Okay, should be live. Just gotta wait for it to come up so I can give her the mute. Anytime now. There we go. Well, hello. How's everybody doing? It's been a few moments. Bought a box, got a different box. Figured I'd do a live. It's been a while. Try to get back into doing some videos again. Been doing a bunch of other stuff. Got some work came in, doing some of that. Good chance I've got another lead on some real steady work that will pay decently. So let's hope that goes through. So far, things have gone good. I just got to basically nail down a few things and get some paperwork and a few other things done, and I should be able to go. But I bought some things here from RPP, as you can see by the tape. They had a really good sale over Memorial Day where they took 50% off on certain items a lot of the store. So I took advantage of it. They had a pretty decent deal, 50% off. Not all the store, but a lot of it. So local guys were talking about running a NASCAR on the oval. And I said, okay, what the hell? At that cost, I couldn't go wrong. So I picked up the car, the two Gens Ace batteries, which are also 50% off. Then a NAS truck body, which was full price. That wasn't part of the sale, but that is okay. I'm fine with that. Let me move these things over a little bit. You out of there. This stuff can come over here. You can go here for now. So that's the one last Friday. Might have been Saturday. Might have been Saturday. No, it was Friday evening. At local track over at Battlegrounds here in the Tri-City area of Michigan. Dude took it out here smaller than I thought. I thought they were a little bit bigger. I thought they were 1/10, but they're actually like 1/12 or even 1/14 scale or 1/12 scale. So yeah, they're a little bit tiny. I thought they were 1/10 scale, but no, 1/12. So this is the only one they had left in stock at the time. Their list price is $209, so 50% off is $105. So it couldn't go wrong. Let's see, okay, it just slides out. Get you tucked in there so you're not tearing it up. This is the unit with the radio for it. That's why it was 209 instead of 170, which is what most of them are. This is the fully RTR package. So everybody's read the box. 2.4 transmitter. Parts and repairs available. Includes LiPo and 20 minutes of uninterrupted runtime. Independent shocks. Composite chassis. 2S. All-wheel drive. Official license Goodyear. This is number 22. Joey Logano's. See, it's on the back. Just a statement from Sir Joey. Blah, blah, blah. Same thing on the box, essentially. Check around so you get the look. Nice looking piece. Got those smaller radios, and then the Gens Ace 7/4 1700 pack race packs that they had available for it. So that gives me 3 batteries to run. I've got a better charger, obviously. I won't be using this charger that comes with it, the little LED one. So let's see. The body is a NAS truck body. In case we want to switch over to NAS truck, I can do up the body and paint it and run that. So let's see here. Cut the sticker. There we go. A couple straps on the end, just to give her a nice little tug right out. Try to leave plastic in here, I guess. No need to pull it out. Nothing in there. Yeah, nice looking rig. Let me go ahead and flip to this other camera here real quick. Oh, really blurry there, but it looks nice on. Oh, there it went blurry. So God, I hope it wasn't doing that too long. Okay, that's all right. I want to flip the camera anyways. Let's see. Integrated. There's a little bit better. Now, camera-wise, that camera sucks. But a little bit better view. And we'll go to this one. I'm going to go ahead and bring her down. Come on now. Stop messing with me. I'm a little too strong on the spring. I might have to loosen that up. Oh, I can tighten that up. Okay, let me do that. And I get my that is. Too small, slightly larger. This one fits. There we go. It's still a little strong, but a little another snug. That'll hold it in place. Damn thing. Spring's a little too tough. See if I can adjust it and drop it down some. Anyways, that'll work. Hey, Bobs, what's up? Happy Friday to you. So, yeah, Joe Logano's rig, pretty decent little setup. Go ahead and pop my zippity zip daz. You out of here. Maybe. I see. Stuck in the. Oh, no. Gotta take it off. Got to undo the bottom stickers and pull the stuff out because of the steering wheel. There we go. That body looks good. That won't last long. Another Spectrum USB charger. Woohoo! All right. Yeah, hope things are going good with you, Bob. They've been decent with me. Looks like, finally finding some steady work, which would be a very good thing to have. And I got a little bit right now, but the pay ain't the greatest, and the hours aren't as many as I need. But it does help and get me through a little bit at the moment. Go ahead and just leave this all in here. I do want to pull out the dumb book. A little sheet with your race car stuff. Info on the bodies, basically a little bit different of them. Chevy, Ford, Toyota. Optional body list, optional pieces, parts, option work parts, upgrade parts, optional battery chargers and radios and batteries, and save 15%. Right on. Probably make use of that if I get any of that stuff, but I already got battery chargers and stuff. I wish I would have got one of those in one of my other rigs that I could have got a Spectrum cheaper. So big old manual. Probably has some good setup tips. I'm gonna have to look through. Of course, it's in 5 different languages as well. Maybe not. Like it's pretty basic kind of how to plug and play and go. A little bit of information. Turned on, charging, plugging the battery in, compliance for FCC replacement parts. Yeah, no setup information at all. Just different languages. So that don't do much. Got a bind plug. Probably shouldn't need that, hopefully. But I figured I'd get this box opening and put a pot pie in the oven 15 minutes ago and have a little dinner. And until that's ready, I get this opened up and go. There's our little charger. I'll throw this back in the bags. I don't need it. I've got a Spectrum Smart Charger. Ray Max. They'll work. I got others. They'll work for this. That's what they sent. That's what I'll burn out first. You in here. But yeah, we're going to be running dirt oval, and the guys were talking about setting up a NASCAR run. So I'm like, okay, let's do it. Right there. Negative must be up on that side, down on that side because it wants positive up. Hey, it works. We got lights. Look at that. Pretty basic radio. Left, right. SR. What does it look at? What they mean by SR? ST is steering. Unless that's like gyro. Very simple. Gas, steering, 2 setting adjustments. Looks like a 50, 75, 100, and a steering reverse switch. Go ahead and power this off. Should be able to just hold the button. Yep. That's that easy. Let's look under the hood. Bring it right on down. We'll get a good close up. Some good close up here. First isn't good. Nice looking body. It's the Ford Mustang. See the Mustang ass in. There we go. Pretty basic. Brush setup. I think that's what we're going to be running is a completely stock class. So let's see what we get. It should have some charge in it for now. Little battery holder with small cable clamps to hold it in place. Power our radios back on. Let's hit some switch. See what happens. Beep, beep, beep. Not the fastest servo, but that's okay. Whoa. Zing, boom, boom. Actually, that is going pretty too. This one looks like it's off because I can see it turn when I crank it. Yeah, it's just kind of pushing and pulling there. I wish I kind of had a flat, but I guess you can't set it down and then drop it that way. Yeah, a little slop in there. Could use a metal rack on a steering to tighten it up a little bit. Some shims might help that some. Right on. I didn't have it all the way turned on. And then, like I say, the little Gens Ace batteries, basically 1700 pack, 7.4 volts, so they'll push you a little bit faster. But all right, yeah, that should be a good little bit of fun to play with. Say to be running dirt oval with a group of guys, pretty good number of us over here in the Michigan area. I think there was 9 there Friday for practice. We're going to be racing right today, starting at 6 and then, practice 6 and 7, starting at 7, but it's kind of wet today. On and off. It's supposed to start raining really hard here shortly, so called it for the day. It's supposed to rain tomorrow too, so we might probably just push off till next week. But I just got this today, so that gives me a little bit of time to get things set up with it and do a little tweaking. Overall, though, it should be fun. Should be fun, especially with the other ones. I don't have the Losi sprint car, though. I've been thinking about one. Once I get back to work and get steady, maybe I'll grab one. Maybe try to find one of the ones that local guys are selling. 1 or 2 pop up here and there. But yeah, so Losi NASCAR. Of course, is the Logano Ford Mustang show. Yeah, pretty basic setup. Nice little diffuser, pretty solid. He was kind of bashed though. They got nice, 10-inch walls around the track now, and the guy kind of got drove into it a couple times and just bounced off. No biggie. Took it like a champ. I'll have to get dirt tires. That's the next thing I'd like to say, and then come up with a scheme to paint the truck. Do some NAS truck. We'll see about that. But yeah, I figured I'd like to say pop on. Hey, Nitro, what the hell? What guidelines? What? Guidelines for what, my man? But yeah, this should be a fun little toy to play with. Gotta hold that button. Not just a tapper. It's got like a little bit of a brace or something here. Oh, it's pretty open. Mine are, I don't really put many up unless something else put it up. YouTube or something, or StreamYard. My guidelines are, you're a big boy. Kind of thin body, but yeah, no, that'll fit on there pretty decently. Let's see, yeah, it's got a couple little pieces. I don't know what the hell is it. I'm not sure. What Q? So yeah, Losi NASCAR for some dirt oval racing should be a riot to some extent. Can't imagine it not being too much of any fun as the other stuff. Maybe even a little bit more competitive, considering everybody's going to be, stock and probably a little bit more controllable. I'm having a hell of a time with my late model. It just spins out, so I think I'm going to start with thicker diff oil. Put some, 100,000 or 150,000 somewhere in there in it. Really thicken it up, and then really adjust my springs and shocks and maybe even shock fluids. I set it up originally for drag racing, but converted over to late model. Oh, you went and bought all the Losi cars? Yeah, they got a nice little selection of bodies and stuff. Good fun when you get a group of guys, you know, getting around, park a lot somewhere, front yard. But yeah, I'll have to turn around, like say, get dirt tires for it because although the track is pretty solid, it's not clay, it's hard dirt. Fairly flat, got a small angle going into it, but yeah, I figured I'd get this open and pop this off real quick before my pot pie gets done, and it sounds like my dinger ding here, so it's got to be pretty close. Yeah, it should be a fun rig to run with the oval stuff. Not into the carpet racing. A lot of these guys do carpet racing too, but I don't do that too much. More like playing outside and having fun. But all right, man. Well, it's going to be a quick one because I'm going to go ahead and shut her off and go get some food. I might pop on later, but hell, it's been 3.5 hour months since I put out a video, so I might not pop on later. But anyways, thanks for hanging out for a few minutes, Pimp and Bob. Hopefully when I jump back on, however I do that, whenever I do that, I'll catch you guys again. So that's a quick one. Nothing too extravagant, but my stomach needs some food. It's been a long day and I haven't put much in it. So thanks for hanging out. Slam the like and the share, and we will talk to you guys on the next one. I'll probably catch up on you guys, Nitro. I know I catch your videos once in a while. I don't do much or interact much, but I'm in the background often listening. But anyways, have a good night, guys. Thanks for hanging out. Ciao.